Beloved, may the grace of our Lord be with you. I think that you have experienced a very nice week under the guidance of the Lord. And today is our pleasure and a privilege to share the word of the Lord with you. Our scripture reading will be taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 4 to 6. And I read, "Thou shalt not make into thee any graven image, and any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, and that is on the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth." Verse 5. "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, and serve them, for I am the Lord thy God. I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children into the third and fourth generation of them that hate me." Verse 6. "And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandment." Let's pray. Our precious Father, this morning, to you we come as Mary at your feet to listen to you. Please help us to understand what is more important in your will and give us the direction for our lives through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Today the Lord wanted to talk to us on the subject modern idolatry. Modern idolatry. A certain credit card company has a commercial set in the boardroom of some international corporation. A merger in progress. Then the CEO said, everything is set to be finalized on the 28th. The janitor who happened to swing around turned and said, "Sorry, sir, I am only available on the 12th. There is a moment of silence. While the board members look at each other in wonderment. Then the CEO said, "Okay, the 12th it is." A manager then asked, "Would you like to hold the reserve around you?" The commission goes on to inform you that if you will subscribe to the credit card, you choose your own billing date. What a disappointment. In fact, most of us would like to see the world revolve around us. This is particularly true in a religious way. Multitudes seek a church or religious group for that fit their preference. They go from one to another because they don't like the preacher. I remember clearly, one of these days, I have a member in one of my churches. The lady was involved in a serious sin, a terrible one. And anytime I meet her, I talk to her about what was going wrong in their life, that she should surrender to Jesus Christ. She came one and she decided to leave the church and attend another church where maybe she might not listen to my voice. Well, this is what happened from time to time when people don't like even the preacher. Some people do not like even the singing, the sitting, anything that has been done in that church, etc. Failing to find the church that suits their ego. They may even resort to start a new group and just put in all together and find a service that they like on the TV. We think everyone should agree with us and everything should resolve around us, but it seldom happens. What is an idol? Well, an idol is anything that takes the focus, and I'm telling you the focus that we have on God and put it to something else. What does your life center around? What is the primary focus of your life? An idol does not have to be a bad thing. It can be a good thing. Some people park the idol in their garage. Some people park the idol in the marina. Some people put even the idol in the safe deposit box. Archaeologists agree and tells us that in every culture throughout history, there have been idol, statue, a little god and goddess, and man has a design for some reason to turn object or people or things into object of worship. I'm telling you this morning that God does not like that. God hates idols. Idol worship is a serious thing. Look at on verse 5 on the 20th verse in Exodus. That last phrase said, of those who hate me. Worshipping idol means that you hate God. And God is a jealous God. And desire our worship exclusively. In Bible, for 3 times, the primary idol were Baal or Baal. The female counterpart of Baal was Ashtoreth, who was the god of sex. There were Mammon, that was the god of money. And there were Moloch, he was a god of violence. So you see, sex, money, violence, that what we are living today in our modern world, we have Hollywood, we have movies, we have TV, all this go to the same kind of god or idol that we are worshiping today. Our shrine are not made of wood, stone, clay or metal. Today we have mental images and or not mental images. Sex, money, and violence. All other idols are just around these things. But today, I choose not to just denounce the society around us, but its fascination with entertainment, movie, and video game. How about religion? We have God put in boxes. Our religion that so many Christians gathered in the backyard can be as guilty as open rebellion against God. What happened to God, people, when they lose sight of their God-given calling? What happened to God people when they fail to honor the God of the Word of God and other standard of style life? When they mix worldly idea with godly idea and develop their own worldview and worship from that mixture. What happened when they compromise? They compromise the essence even of godliness, and only certain form of godliness in its place. We get some answer to those questions when we read the book of Judges. Israel was actually called to wipe out the Canaanite idol and then evangelize the world. God has delivered Israel out of Egypt and made them his covenant people. He has given them a mission in life, just as we have given the Great Commission to evangelize the world. They too were given a job to do, but they lost the sense of purpose. Instead, they have found a way to cohabitate with the enemy and even copy their funny idols. If you read from Judges chapter 17, verse 1 to 2, then we will read. Now a man named Michael, from the hill country of Ephraim, came to his mother the 1,100 shekel of silver that were taken from you, and about which I heard you utter a curse. I have that silver with me. I took it. Then his mother said, the Lord bless you, my son. This is not Prophet Michael. He is a small boy. His mother saved some money and he decided to steal it. 1,100 shekel of silver. She did not know whom the thief was, so she pronounced some curse upon her own son who happened to steal the money. He got scared when he heard what the mother said, and he came to the mother to return the money, not out of conviction, but out of fear. Rather than scolding him, she blessed him. She was so glad to get the money back. She said she was dedicating it to the Lord, and then she made an idol with it. Verse 3. When he returned the 1,100 shekel of silver to the mother, she said, I solemnly consecrate my silver to the Lord for my son to make a carved image and cast idol. I will give it back to you. Verse 4. So she returned the silver to his mother. He returned the silver to the mother, and she took 200 shekels of silver and gave them to a silversmith, who made them into an image and the idol. And they were put in Micah's house. Verse 5. Now this man, Micah, had a shrine, and he made up an ephod and some idol, and installed one of his son as his priest. Listen, Micah had a shell full of idol. He was steeped in idolatry. Then he appointed his own son to become the priest. He didn't qualify, and it wasn't God's way. It is absolutely confusing spiritually, and they think they are actually serving. They thought that they were actually serving God. So in this family, there were poverty, stealing, cursing, dishonoring of parents, idolatry, and God knows what else. They are morally bankrupt. But if you have gone to them and confront them about all of this, they would just say, what? That's your opinion. We are good people. We've got religion. Look, here, we have even our religion in the backyard. And it's looking good forever. This is a Laodicean mentality. It's not that we don't have enough religion. We are up to our years in religion. But we have left the absolute public authority and true standard and Jesus authentic faith. Parents are losing their kid in many cases because we are not the example we need to be. We have resigned. We want our children to obey. But we see us, they see us, in going ourselves in so many other things. Our consistency will be magnified in our kids. Just as Micah's mother, wrong religion was magnified in a child. It is a rule. What sin we allow in moderation, our children will continue in excess. In the smallest Missouri town, a preacher had 2 boys. And those 2 boys found a lost dog. They were playing with that dog. Well, the dog body was black, but the tail was white. And they were playing with the dog that they found in the street. They did not want to release the dog. Then they heard that, a new family have moved around them, and that the new family have lost the dog. That was the dog in the hand of those young men. But the father of those boys, who was a preacher, did not also want to give up the dog. So what he did, he painted the tail of the dog in black, so that the entire dog was black. It happened that the neighbor came around and said, Mr. Preacher, have you seen the dog that we have lost? And he said no. He lied, and he said no. And he said, well, your dog has a white tail. My dog is black, a black dog. He never knew, as a preacher, that he was training his own children. That was Frank and James. They became notorious criminal in the U.S. of all the time. because the father was, as a preacher even, was supporting evil things. As parents, we don't get what we want. We get what we are. Listen to this. For I, the Lord, your God, I am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the fathers to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me. Exodus 20, verse 5. Punishing the children for anything that parents pass on them on the third, and yes, even the fourth generation of those who hate me, said the Lord. I read it in the Message Bible. It's not fair. It is not fair. Some people even complain about this law, especially the second part of it. It is about genetics. Yes, children born from alcoholic parents are several times more prone to alcohol, genetic, but it's not more than this. It's even more than this. And he said, as a parent who don't really get what we want, we get what we are. Returning to our sad story, in the books of Judges, chapter 17, the next verse, verse 6. Verse 6 provides the explanation. Why this kind of apostasy? What happened to Israel? What really, these people that God had chosen, delivered them from the mighty power of Egypt. Verse 6. In those days, Israel had no king. Everyone was doing whatever he wanted to do. Everyone wanted, it was a chaos. No moral authority. They were driven by their own corrupted mind and heart. I am here in the Israelites saying, listen, we just call a new God. He's a wonderful one. I like what he likes. He likes what I like. I'm free from the tyranny of Yahweh with so many interdictions. I just called a brand new God and I set it right here in my backyard. On Judges, in Judges chapter 17, verse 7, we are introduced to a new character in this narrative, a Levite. The apostasy ran through the whole nation. Ordinary people like Micah and his mother, as well as the Levite, who should have been providing sound spiritual leadership. They should, but they didn't. I'm telling you, and precisely, they didn't. Notice first that this Levite was a young man. In fact, he may have even been too young to be a priest. He was too young to be a priest. But his age is most significant when he examined Micah's relationship with him. In verse 10, we have Micah. Micah offered to the young man, live here with me and be my father and priest. That was a flattering offer. A little of respect and position. Be my father and priest. But notice, in the next verse, what the relationship really become. So the Levite agreed to live with him, and the young man was to him like one of his sons. Micah has managed to return control. But putting a Levite in charge of the house, church, he has given more legitimacy to idolatry. Now, my dear friend, just a comment about what motivated Micah in Judges chapter 17, verse 13. And Micah said, now, I know that God, the Lord, will be good to me, since this Levite has become my priest. Micah has one thing in mind, his personal prosperity. It's not dedicated to God, but intend on manipulating and using God for his own ends. This touches upon every important issue. God has called us to love him with all our heart, all our mind, and all our being. Our relationship to God should be one of devotion. a depth of love and adoration, placing ourselves at his disposal as his servant. Whom do we fear and obey? God or Satan? Of course, to make it seem less threatening and more appealing and justifiable, like the forbidden fruit, Satan presents his offer to a well-reasoned and pleasant human being with tempting material, advantage and benefit. Sometimes resisting Satan's offer brings very serious consequences, like the case of Joseph when he rejected the temptation by Potiphar's wife. This scenario can be applied in many aspects of our life, like whether we will obey God's Sabbath command or not. Good benefit may occur if we violate God's command, while serious consequences, like losing a very good job, may come if we obey God. Things in this life and the person involved are just be forefront image. In the final analysis, the ultimate question still is, whom or whose command did we obey? What is God's purpose in all these choices? Our daily answer in our mind will reflect as action in our life, are registered in our spirit to form God's spiritual image and character in us. Where will this spiritual exercise eventually bring us? And meanwhile, why do we find many difficulties in this life? The answer to this question and the whole plan and purpose of God are comfortably reflected in Paul's letter to God's church in Rome. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose, for whom he foreknew. He also predestined to be conformed to his image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he predestined, these he also called. Whom he called, these he also justified. And whom he justified, these he also glorified. Romans 8, verse 28 to 30. The question is, whose image do we worship or follow? If it is a material, a perishable image, I'm telling you, we will perish with it. But if it is the eternal God, we will eternally be glorified with him. Therefore, be on your guard against the blinding effect of modern idolatry. This is very different from the pagan. The Canaanite view of God and worship. Pagans strive to manipulate the gods, and they are all on their own hand. Baal was the fertility god, so that sacrifice, and they sacrifice to him and try to maneuver him to make their crops grow and prosper them. This is not even close to the relationship we have to have with God. Be very careful when you are finding a way to put God in the box and make him do what you want him to do. You know, he most likely will not fit in this religious box. It's not some pagan deity that that can be manipulated. It's the Almighty Lord of all. Professor Bob Goosewood wrote this in his book. The title of that book is Idol of Our Time, in which he stated three basic biblical rules, and he said, first, every person is serving a God or gods in his life. Second, he said, every person is transformed into the image of his God. Third, he said, mankind create and form a structure of society in his own image. Well, Scary, isn't it? How about us? How about you? Is this a mirror of your heart too? Are you looking for a bargain God who fit your craving, your mentality, building a barrier religion, and Aaron and Levite taking them to serve you, to tell how good you are? I know so many people now who are not attending to church service anymore on Sabbath morning. They better go to TV. They have a preacher who can even say things that please them. And those people, they send their tithe to those preacher in the TV. They really don't know what kind of life these people are living. Listen to what God said through Isaiah the prophet, chapter 2, verse 20 to 21. And he said, the 20th verse said, "In that day, men will throw away to their rodents and back their idol of silver and idol of gold, with their men to worship." Verse 21st. "They will flee to cavern in the rock, and to the overhanging crag, from dread of the Lord and the splendor of his majesty, when he rides to shake the earth." Yes, this words, the very same are using in the book of Revelation to describe the agony of all old modern idol worshippers in the second coming of Jesus. This is what the Lord said in Exodus 20, verse 4 to 6. "You shall not make for yourself an idol in form of anything in heaven above and on the earth beneath or in the water below. You shall not bow down to them and worship them. For I, the Lord, I am your God, and I am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the fathers to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing mercy and love to 1,000 of generation of those who love me and keep my command." 3, 4th generation versus 1,000 generation. This is the proportion between the justice of God, disciplining his children, and his grace for thousands of generations forever. Our sin, our mistake, are not just concerning ourselves. We cannot say, "It's no one's business, but I'm doing it." Oh yes, it is. It is about our families. It is about our children, our grandchildren. It is about everyone around us. It is about those that we influence. You know, when you are raising a child, you need to be careful, because anything that you will inculcate to the child, he will apply them. He will apply them. Unfortunately, the same will apply to your prayers and your genuine dedication to Jesus. Your dedication, your spirituality will pay off. Star in your crown of glory will be precious soul saved. Don't you love this God? Is not much better to respond to this love, to love as well? This is Jesus, showing love to 1,000 of generations. And those who love me, he said, and keep my command. Yes, we need to be careful. As I said earlier, at the beginning of this message, listen, all these idols. In India, I heard that the more idolaters of this world are the Hindus. They have 330 million idols or gods. And because they are worshiping, they are worshiping their respect life, anything that life in it. Do you know that in India they have 75 million of cows that these people are worshiping? And that means that they are living the cow, the rat, or any kind of dangerous animal, spoiling their crops, and because they're worshiping all of those things. they are living a miserable life. All those idols are connected to the three main idols: sex, money, and violence. There might be millions, but sex, money, and violence. This morning, I just want to tell you that I want to be like Jesus. I want to be like Jesus. And not worshiping things that I will make for myself. I think that's foolishness. We need to, I will invite you just to do like I pray to do. I want to be like Jesus. To worship the only God who is the creator of all. May the Lord bless you today. And may you stay faithful to Him. And please, release yourself from the modern idol. I mean, money, sex, and violence. The Lord be with you. Let's pray. Our dear Father, thank you for opening our eyes this morning about the idol of this modern world. In reality, nothing has changed. We are worshiping the same idol that even the enemy has shown to us since the Garden of Eden. Help us, Lord, to turn our attention, our love to you, to worship you, to honor you, to do everything to you because you deserve it. Yes, Lord, I desire personally that I will be like Jesus. May we all, as those who are listening to me, Lord, may we all be like Jesus, to render you honor and glory forever. In Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen and amen.